Alright everyone, welcome back to the ADHD Guide to Gamma. In the last episode, we did repair this gun, which will now allow us to do the Brain Scorcher. So let's buy a little bit more ammo and then let's get going. So let me explain some stuff about the Brain Scorcher real quick. The path that we're going to be taking is into Red Forest here, going through radar here, and then once we're in here, there's a bunch of monolith to kill, and then once we go down into the Brain Scorcher, which is right here, there will be even more monolith. Now let's say really quickly, you don't have any companions and you're worried about doing the solo. Well, guess what? All you got to do is watch out for these messages. You'll see, looking for an experienced stalker who can lead me to Jupiter. Right now I'm in Rostok. So let's look for some guy named Senior Private Gray. Now Rostok is quite a big area, so it might take us a second to find him. Alright, he said north of the duty base, so my guess is that he's somewhere down here. Alright, we found him. Here's Senior Private Gray. So if we talk to him, we can say, I heard your message, give me some details, and he's going to say he wants to be in Jupiter in 10 hours, and he'll pay me 8.4k. We can go ahead and say, let's go, and there we go. He's now our companion, and you'll notice we actually got 3 companions, not just him. So if you're ever in a pinch and you really badly need companions, there you go. That's the way to get them. Alright, so it looks like he wants to go all the way up here to the cement factory in Jupiter. So you might be wondering, oh, he wants to be there in 10 hours. What happens if I go over 10 hours? All that's going to happen is instead of giving you the full payment, he'll give you half the payment. So it's okay if the Brain Scorcher takes longer than 10 in-game hours. You'll be fine. But before we get going, let's see about buying a little bit more ammo. We got plenty of money, so we're just going to buy all that FMJ. And then we do want a scope, and I might as well buy the silencer. So we'll buy that, and then I'll buy a Cobra. I don't mind Cobra. Oh my god, I just realized we already had a suppressor. Well, that's my fault. That's okay, but there we go. We now have a Cobra sight. Nice. It's also a bit crowded having 4 companions right now, but hey, it makes our Brain Scorcher easier. All right, so before you go to the Brain Scorcher, here are some things that you're going to need to bring with you no matter what. First off, you need plenty of ammo. Even this 330 FMJ rounds might not be enough because there are monolith with exosuits, which would require AP, but we have no one we can buy AP from at the moment. The second thing, plenty of medical supplies. Honestly, I'd recommend more than this, especially if it's your first time going to the Brain Scorcher. So I'm going to buy a couple more. Let's go ahead and buy another thing of ibuprofen. I'll buy, another 2 things of medkits. That seems good. And another couple of bandages. Another thing you want to do is make sure your armor is upgraded all the way that you can. So let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade this armor just a little bit. So there's some weight carried, and that looks about all we can do, unfortunately. But yeah, you want to make sure you upgrade it as much as you can. So just in case we run out of ammo, I did go ahead and put my PP Bison alongside all my ammo on Semenov, just in case we need it. You always want to be over-prepared. Now, in the last episode, I did mention that there is this quest called Call of the North, which will have you fighting against monolith that are invading from radar. You'll have to defend this area. I'm actually going to recommend that you wait to do this until later, because if we go there now, we're going to waste all our ammo on monolith, and then we're going to need to re-gear in order to go up to the Brain Scorcher. So instead, let's just go ahead and go to the Brain Scorcher. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way to Army Warehouse. Once we're up in Army Warehouse, we'll see if we can buy a little bit more ammo for this SKS, just in case. If you wanted even more companions, you see in the bottom left, looking for an experienced stalker who can lead me to wild territory, I could also go and grab him if I really wanted to, but I don't think the Brain Scorcher is going to be that difficult. All right, we're at the Freedom Base, and before you go to Red Forest and then Radar, make sure you have everything. This is your last opportunity to buy stuff. You do not want to have to run all the way back here to re-gear mid-Brain Scorcher. See, here's something I didn't realize. I didn't have another bottle of water, so let's go ahead and buy that. And as far as food goes, we do have some combat rations. That should be good enough. So let's go ahead and start going. All right, so before we leave, we might as well check for some quests that are in Red Forest since we're going there. So for example, the search and rescue in Red Forest, let's go ahead and grab that. This guy wants some bandit faction patches. Sure, we can do that. Oh, that's kind of funny. The guy who wants our bandit faction patches is literally our companion. So there we go. Turn that in. He gave me a pin and a garbage stash. Nice. So I'm going to mention one more time, you can go through this route. The only reason I don't recommend it is typically this way. There are monolith all up here, all over here, and there's a ton of mutants in this forest right here. So I would just rather not. So while running over this way, you do want to be careful for monolith or mercenaries. Typically over there where the scientist is, there are mercenaries, so you just got to keep an eye out. Sometimes there's a monolith right over here or right by this crashed helicopter, and then the mercenaries are up here and all the way up here at this checkpoint, so just be careful. I do wish we could have gotten a better medium helmet instead of this gas mask. Oh, oh, ow. Okay. Where in the world did that dog come from? Oh, great. There's also a side stalker. What is going on? Jesus. Okay, cool. That came out of nowhere, like literally. I was going to say real quick, one helmet that I recommend immediately is the ACH-7EX. If you can find this, this is a good option, specifically because it has more ballistic resistance than our current helmet. The ACH helmet has 18%, while our current helmet only has 3%, so it's really not helping us against bullets. But anyways, right down there is where mercenaries can be. I'm not seeing any, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. So let's just go ahead and sneak around this way and head to Red Forest. We're going to go ahead and put our FMJ in, just in case we run into some monolith in Red Forest. And through this way we go. Welcome everyone to Red Forest. Since it's our first time here, let me talk a little bit about Red Forest and where things typically are. So right over here, there's typically Monolith. Into the forest, there's mutants. There can be all over this place, so I can't really pin down where most mutants are. Right over here where my mouse is where a tunnel is. Once you go into this tunnel, there's typically either Sin or Monolith. And then right over here where I have the search and rescue, there are typically Monolith there also, but it looks like there's actually free stalkers there, which is very interesting. And right here in this tower is Forrester. He will typically have ammo and supplies, so if you really need stuff badly, you can go to him. And then right over here where this locked case is, there are Sin, but that's typically later on in a playthrough. So all we're going to do is we're going to go through this gate right here, and we're just going to hug this right wall all the way until we get here to radar. So let's go ahead and do that. Now on this left side where all these anomalies are, there can be a bunch of mutants, so watch out. Be very, very careful. All right, really quickly, I'm going to equip my Bison again because I have a lot of HP ammo for it, so we got to watch out for mutants. All right, once we go through these gates, we're now in the territory of mutants. And I also just heard growling, so that's great. Oh. All right, one down, but I definitely heard growling. 100% heard growling. And unfortunately, it was the way that we have to go. I heard growling down this way. Oh, dude. Oh, are you actually kidding me? That scared me. That was a legit jump scare for me. I heard the growling, but I did not know where it was coming from. Well, as I said, Red Forest definitely is dangerous. But anyways, let's continue on our way. Oh, some more dogs. I hear something else, though. Oh, is it just the dogs? I swear I heard something else. All right, here we are. This is the entrance right over here to radar. So before we go through these gates, we need to prepare. So first off, I'm going to put the gun back up. Now what you're going to want to do is go down here to medicine, click on it, and see if you have anything that increases your damage resistance. So for example, this morphine or this drug, this is 10%, this is 15%. So we're just going to go ahead and pop this before we go in, just to make sure we can withstand a little bit more damage. That is making us hungry though, so we're just going to eat real quick. And finally, let's make sure our gun is loaded, and let's go. Okay, welcome to radar. As soon as you get through, you're going to notice there is Monolith right in front of you. They're not going to notice you. What you want to do is come over here to this left side and see this right here is where you are mostly safe, assuming they don't throw grenades at you. So typically what I do is I use this as a choke point. They will typically come through here or over there, right? And so you can hide back there whenever you need to bandage or anything. So this is where the assault starts. Now, before I start shooting, I should mention there are towers along this side. There's a guy right here, a guy right here, one right here, and I think there's another down there. There's like 4 towers. As you can see, there's this crappy filter on our screen, which is really annoying. But anyways, let's start. And he's dead. All right, now's where the real fun begins, once they get aggroed. All right, he's dead. Now, I will warn you about this building. For some reason, Monolith and companions can run straight through the door. You cannot do that. Just keep that in mind, so watch out. Now, if Monolith don't start coming for you, one thing you can do is definitely push up a little bit, but I would be very cautious. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of guys here. I wonder if that's... Oh, I wonder if that's because we're on an easier difficulty. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna throw a grenade down there because I know there's a bunch of guys down there typically. Nope, killed no one. I legitimately think there's a lot less people here because we're on an easier difficulty, because normally by now I would be swarmed. All right, he took a while to go down because he's wearing an Exo. This is when AP ammo would come in handy. Now, as mentioned, there are guys in the tower. Those are the guys that are shooting at us right now. There you go. He's dead. All right, now we got to be careful about the towers. So on the right-hand side right here, there's going to be a tower. You won't be able to see into it that well. But there he is. He's in there somewhere. Oh, I killed him. Nice. I typically just fire into the bush, and if I kill him, then good. If I don't, then whatever. There's a guy all the way over there shooting at us. All right, he's dead. All right, now the other tower is right there, as you can see. And And then the other one is right there, but I can't get in sight on him at all. Yeah, I can't see him at all. That's not good. Now, I will go ahead and say that this is a lot easier, like a lot easier than it normally is. Typically, by now, I would be completely swarmed by a monolith, and I'd be fighting for my life. All right, we are getting shot by the guy up in the tower. I'm trying to get to a spot where I can see him well. Unfortunately, I still can't see him very well. I might have to just push him. There he is. Oh, dude, he nailed me. That was a good hit by him. Just to be safe, we're going to go ahead and pop a heal instead of peeking again. Remember to always play things safe. Remember, we're in Gamma. We can't drop quick saves randomly. We have to quick save out of fire. All right, he's dead. There should only be a few more guys left. Oh, my guys are walking around like there's nothing going on. Maybe we killed them all? No. Behind. Is there a new guy up in the tower? There might be another guy up in the tower. Oh, wait, that's my guy. Wait, where is this guy? Oh, there he is. There you go, he's dead. All right, there we go. I think we killed them all with 100 bullets to spare. Now, keep in mind, if you're on a harder difficulty, it is not going to be that easy. I can tell you that right now. Normally, my minimap would be littered with X's, like so many X's. But anyways, let's go ahead and loot everyone. Make sure to grab everything we can. Ooh, wait, hold on. I love the Vector. I am taking that. Oh, also, let's make sure to quick save. I forgot about that since we're standing next to a fire. Always make sure to do that. Also, this is a good medium helmet. Let's go ahead and grab that. Right now, I'm on the lookout for any heavy helmets or exo helms or anything of the sort. Now, one thing you're going to learn about killing Monolith is they typically drop a lot of grenades. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Typically, by the end of the Brain Scorcher on one of my normal playthroughs, I'll have plus 25 grenades. A huge surplus of grenades. Another thing you get a lot of is attachments. So look at all these attachments we've already picked up. This right here is probably about 10K worth already. Another screen helm. They seem to have a lot of screen helms. Unfortunately, though, our multi-tool is broken and we didn't repair it before we left. See, this is exactly what I mean. Make sure everything is repaired and ready before you do something like this. Now, if I see a gun with a good barrel, I won't be able to disassemble it. And the final body is right here. Nice. Once again, we got a suppressor from that. Another good attachment. But do you guys see how much easier that was? Had we gone through this way instead, we would have had to fight Monolith all right here, all down this road, all up this road. It would have been a lot more people to kill. Now, if you have plenty of ammo, sure, go ahead and do it because you're going to get a lot of stuff from killing those Monolith. But right now, we want to do the easiest, simplest way of turning off the Brain Scorcher. All right, this little train is the entrance to the Brain Scorcher. So what you're going to do is be very, very careful because I have had Monolith down here at the end surprise me. But no, it looks like we're good. Okay. So let's get ready for the main event. It is time for the Brain Scorcher. Now, keep in mind, there will be a timer. You have to turn it off within 11 minutes, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and go. And technically, it's less than I thought. 10 minutes, 45 seconds. Now, you're going to notice the audio is going to get real quiet, and your flashlight's going to start blinking. Guess what? That's normal. That's normally how it is. It is a bit stupid that it's muted like this, but this is how it is. So just follow the way that I'm going. I'm going to leave this uncut so you guys can see what this looks like, okay? I'm going to try not to make any mistakes. By the way, since technically we're in a lab, you can quick save whenever. So if I click F5, there you go. You see, I just quick saved. But let's be careful. As I said, I'm going to leave this entire part uncut. And hi, there's a guy right there. Now, what I don't recommend you do is loot. Wait until you're leaving to loot. So we're not going to loot at all. All right. I really hate the lights flashing. I wish that wasn't a thing. Oh, dude, I thought he was dead. Oh, there he is. Dude, see, dude, I can't see. All right, he's dead. I'm going to back up real quick. Pop one of these. These meds are good if you're in combat. That way you can heal really quickly. You see, even on the easiest difficulty, you can die easily. So what I'm going to do is use the night vision goggles instead because I should be able to see people a lot easier with these. And unfortunately, they're going to be able to detect me sooner now. Oh. Dude, my gun was not shooting. Hello? I was like holding down left click and it said no. Jesus. All right, let's run back a bit. Let's run back. Yeah, you see, even though we're on the easiest difficulty, we've almost died several times. Now, for this room, I'd recommend throwing a grenade, honestly. As you can see, we did not do that. Oh, crap. I was about to bandage. Oh my god, it is so annoying seeing my companion's lights. Go ahead and turn them to stealth mode so we don't see their light anymore. Now, there can be guys behind you right here. Normally there isn't, but there can be, so be careful. This room in here, typically, yep, I can see their light right there. There you go. That right there is an explosive barrel. Typically, I'll use that if... Oh, well, he's just knocked it aside. Typically, I'll use it if there's a guy there. All right, he's dead. Jeez, I'm great at shooting. I'm going to use up all our ammo. All right, get this guy that was right here. Oh, he hit me. My rank has improved. Nice. But let's say you don't want to fight all those guys again. Guess what? You can drop a quick save because this is technically a lab. Now, at the bottom of these stairs, typically there's a dude under the stairs, so just be careful. Like right here, you see? Literally, I knew it. There's always a guy there. This game loves to troll. All right, I hate to do this. Like, I need to take Yadelin, like, right now. My torso and my head is quite messed up. And then we're going to pop a large glucose shot. That way we get rid of the dizziness quickly. All right, no guy in here. Normally there's a guy in here. Oh my god, I have never seen two guys standing right there. That is insane. All right, I see you guys. I see you. Oh, great. Okay, we are so lucky he died quickly. He's wearing an exosuit, and he's a master. That could have been really bad. Hold on, I thought I saw... Yeah, I thought I saw someone else. Another master. Wow, we're running into a lot of masters. Oh, who threw the grenade? Come here, buddy. Apparently there was still a guy back there. He's probably the one who threw the grenade. I gotta stop for a second because I need to heal. I'm just turning off the night vision real quick because honestly, I think it's more annoying. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not annoying. All right, he's dead. All right, my dude is thirsty. My dude is sleepy. This is going great. Luckily, we're almost at the end. As you can see, we have 6 minutes left, so we do kind of have to hurry. There can be guys up on these kind of like Oh. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, no. I'm running back. Run back, run back, run back. All right. Our head and torso are like absolutely destroyed, so we got to be really careful. One more shot to the head or the torso would end us. Okay, I'm lucky because I thought he was up top. Luckily, we are almost at the end. We have just a few more guys to kill, I'm pretty sure, and then we're good. Oh, dude. Oh my god. How did we even live that? I'm serious. I don't know how in the world we live that. That is insane. All right, there should be one guy down there or not. Is the room safe? Okay, he might have charged us. Okay, we're good. So all you got to do is make this little right here, run all the way around the scaffolding, and then we can turn off the Brain Scorcher. Now, here's the thing. Right over here, there's rainbow emitter documents. Make sure to grab that. Anyways, here's the Brain Scorcher. You're going to look at it, and it's going to lag the game when we click turn off. Or, okay, normally it lags the game pretty bad, but this time it decided not to. That's good. But there we go. Disable the Brain Scorcher. Unlock the Duga free achievement. That's right. We have disabled the Brain Scorcher. All right, now that we disabled the Brain Scorcher, there should now be more squads heading up north. Basically, we just opened up the zone for the normal people. Now, the way that the Brain Scorcher actually used to work is when you would come in here, first there would be mutants, and then when you turned off the Brain Scorcher, there would be Monolith. However, the way that it works as of the filming of this video is there is Monolith on the way in, but once you disable it, that's it. So now we can just go and loot everyone's body. And as you can see, we're going to be getting a lot of stuff. By the way, this is the main reason I recommend bringing companions, is because you're going to have a lot of stuff to loot. And oh my god, a KS-23. I love it. I love it. I'm taking it. One of my favorite guns right there. As you can see, our armor's like somewhat messed up. Let's go ahead and repair it if we can. Get it to 97. Nice. Now, as you can hear, this like thunderstorm is going to be happening for a while, and it is quite annoying. Ooh, there's an ACH-7. That's one of the helmets I was talking about. Unfortunately, we didn't get it before the Brain Scorcher, though. Ooh, oh my god, we are so lucky. We just found an Exo helmet. This is amazing. Now, here's the thing about the Exo helm. In order to repair it, you need an Exo repair kit. And the issue with this is in order to craft one, you need a recipe. Now, you might be thinking, that doesn't sound so bad. After all, we can just buy recipes. No, 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 not this one. An exoskeleton repair recipe must be found on a master or legendary stalker that you kill. I think it's like a 1% chance. But I have killed so many in other playthroughs, and I've only gotten the recipe one singular time. In other words, it's a pain to find. Now, just saying, if you kill hundreds of masters and legendaries and you still don't get it, one thing you can do is enable debug mode, click F7, click 1 to go to item spawn, go to items and notes, and this one right here, advanced in military applications exoskeletons. Though I would recommend trying to see if you can get one first instead of just like spawning it in. Now, unfortunately, all the X's disappeared from my map because I decided to reload the game so it would stop making really loud thunder noises. Ooh, AK-5C with a ton of stuff. You know, I almost want to grab that gun, but I think we're going to continue using this gun for a while because I really do like the tactician. But you see, this guy right here is a master. He could have had that recipe. Obviously, he doesn't, but he could have had the recipe. Ooh, an AK-12 Monolith. Now, this gun is actually really good, especially because you can get an upgrade kit that'll turn it into the Monolith 2.0. This is one of the best guns in the game. Alongside, this is one of the best gas masks in the game. Right here, a heavy. So let's go ahead and grab both of them, honestly. Now, as you can see, we are kind of running out of space, but that's okay. Just look at how many attachments we have. This is literally tens of thousands in rubles that we're going to get, which is so nice. I guess I'm going to start overloading some stuff onto these duty guys since they're here with me. And also, do you see what I mean? Earlier, I said we were going to get a ton of grenades. We already have 14, and I haven't finished looting half of them. Now, on your way back, you're going to notice this door. If you go up to it, you can now open it, and there's going to be a lot of ammo and sometimes medicine on the ground, so always make sure to grab that. Now, I should mention, before coming to the Brain Scorcher, I do kind of recommend you bring some white powder or some Hercules. That way, just in case you don't have enough space on your companions, you'll be able to bring everything out, because there is a ton of stuff, like the Monolith Scat-9, a heavy suit. You know what? I'm taking that too. Geez, we are finding some pretty good stuff. Ooh, Remington Magpul. That's also a very good sniper. I would totally grab that, but I'm running out of space even though we have multiple companions. Oh, okay, apparently we left a guy alive. Oh, it's that guy right. Oh yeah, I didn't kill him. That's right. I forgot about him. Yeah, this dude is always here, but I always forget about him. I just typically leave him, so he always scares me out of nowhere. Oh my god, another Scat-9. That is insane. This time I'll disassemble it so I can take that good CF. But do you see what I mean? The Brain Scorcher is an amazing place to get a ton of loot. Oh look, there's a field cooking kit. Once we make it back to base, I'm actually going to talk about cooking, so keep that in mind for later. Okay, I'm like actually running out of room on these guys. This is getting bad. Well, I did say we were going to be getting a lot of loot here, didn't I? Luckily, there's not too many bodies to go. All right, we are back at the entrance. Now, one thing I'm going to warn you, please be careful when going out here. Sometimes Monolith will respawn on the outside, okay? So let's be prepared when we come out here. All right, before I talk about anything else, let's hurry up and run out and make sure there's no Monolith here. And it looks like we might be good. I'm not getting shot at. I'm not seeing anyone up in the towers. No, I think we're good. All right, please tell me I can get rid of enough stuff now. Huh, I wonder what's weighing me down. Could it possibly be the 28 grenades I have on me? No. Why would that be it? Well, congratulations. If you're following alongside this guide, then you just did Brain Scorcher. Let's start making our way back down to Rostok so we can drop some stuff off. And while we're heading down there, we might as well grab this yellow stash here in Red Forest. As I mentioned in the very first episode of this guide, that yellow stash in Red Forest it's very low chance, but it could be an expert tool. So let's make sure to check it out. All right, I'm just going to hope that there's no mutants over here. Actually, what we should do real quick, because if we want to get a lot of quests done, we should go over here real quick and grab that stash. Especially since, according to the map, there's free stalkers over at that stash, which means there shouldn't be any enemies. So let's go ahead and grab it. We also have this guy we're supposed to rescue, but I hear a lot of gunfire over that way. So, yeah, we might forget about him for now. Though, once we drop some stuff off at Rostok, we definitely need to take these guys up to Jupiter so we can drop them off where they had asked us to guide them to. And, yeah, it looks like there's an expert loner here. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and grab the stash and get out of here. Ooh, a unisex suit. But we don't need that, so let's go. All right, go ahead and put that locked case on him so it doesn't weigh us down. All right, now let's make our way over to that yellow. Hopefully it'll be something good. If we get expert tools this early on in the playthrough, then that would truly be blessed. All right, come on. It's just up ahead. Please be expert tools. That'd be amazing. All right. Oh, dude, I was going to say, please. Nah, that sucks, dude. It's just another advanced tools. That's fine, though. It's not a bad thing, you know. We can turn in the advanced tools. I was just really hoping that it was going to be expert. I should have known, you know. It was a very, very small chance. All right, we might as well drop off that skinflint chest before we go back to Rostok. Guys, what's going on? Why are they all freaking out? What are they shooting at? What are they shooting at? Oh, there's zombies all the way over there. Guys, stop being stupid. We don't care about a couple of little zombies. Now, I will mention this. One thing we could have done is if you equip this Phantom Star, you'll notice we'll put our weapon away and we can't click on anything, but we're invisible. No one can attack us whatsoever. And so the good thing about that is if you had multiple Phantom Stars, or if you repaired this Phantom Star mid-journey, what you could do is get through the entirety of the Brain Scorcher without firing a single shot. All you do is equip it, run to the room with the switch, unequip it, turn off the Brain Scorcher, re-equip it, and run out without killing a single monolith. I've done that before in one of my Gamma series. I'll link to it down in the description. All right, now here's Skinflint's locked case. Let's go ahead and give it to him. Job is done. Nice. 7,700. Now, I'm actually really surprised. We only got one PDA off the monolith. Let's see if they give us a stash. And access denied. No, we're going to have to pay a technician to unlock it for us. All right. Of course, there would be some freaking snorks. Bro, I don't even know what I just did. I don't have, like, any HP ammo, so I kind of have to waste this on it. By the way, always remember to kill and loot snorks, because if you get 6 snork hands, you can actually turn it in for one of the greatest companions in the game, Hip. Alright, come on, give me a hand. Nope. Hey, everyone, did you miss me? I'm back. My companions must be so confused. They, like, hired me to take them all the way up to the concrete factory in Jupiter, and what do? Bring them to disable the Brain Scorcher, and then I bring them right back to Rostok. Wow, we ended that with only a clip plus 12. That is insane. So we started with over 300, so if you're playing on a harder difficulty, I would definitely recommend bringing, like, 500 bullets, just to be safe. Anyways, here we are. Time to start getting everything off of them. Now, this KS-23 is going to be amazing once we repair it. I love the KS-23. As you can see, the stash is starting to get a bit laggy because of the amount of stuff we're putting in it. So, yeah, we should definitely make another stash soon that's focused on weapon parts or maybe ammo parts. All right, let's go ahead and sell all these attachments. Just look at the amount of attachments we can sell. Now, you always want to sell it to the technician. So here's the technician. Let's go ahead and shop, and let's sell him all of this. Oh, my God. Look at that money. 78K for doing the Brain Scorcher. There we go. Go ahead and sell that. Andy wants advanced tools, so I'll go ahead and give it to him. There we go. And then let's go ahead and unlock that one PDA we have, see if it has a stash on it. And it does not. Unfortunate. Now, I always think it's worth to disassemble it for the parts, so we're just going to disassemble it. Are you serious? Right when I'm about to talk about freaking mutant food and everything, what happens? An emission happens. All right, fine. Let's just go to sleep real quick. There we go. We slept straight through it. All right, there we go. The emission is gone, and let's talk about cooking food. So one thing that you're going to find pretty often when looting people is a field cooking kit. You can buy these from vendors, but I mainly get off dead bodies. However, this is not the best thing to use. This right here is a gas stove, but we'll talk about that in a second. So as you can see, this has a limited number of uses. This has 2 left, and if we right click and click use, you'll see that if we combine mutant parts with either alcohol or water, then we can cook a meal. So as you can see with this, we can make, for example, pseudo dog chops, or if we had vodka, we could make pseudo dog chops purified. So as you can see on the right side, we can see flammables and what it requires. So for example, this is flesh. Now, if we were to make this, yes, it gives us 404 calories, but it would also give us 650 millisieverts of radiation. So that's quite a lot. If we were to combine it with water, however, we would lower the millisieverts, but we would still get radiation. If we want to completely get rid of radiation, we need to cook purified. And in order to cook purified, you have to use liquid fuel. The issue is that this field cooking kit cannot use liquid fuel. As you can see, the only fuel it uses is charcoal. However, if you don't have charcoal, all you have to do is get next to a fire. So if we run all the way, and you got to be really close, so like right up here. Once we're right up close, we can use, and there you go. You can use the actual fire to cook it. Now here's the thing, stewed actually isn't that bad. Yes, it gives you radiation. However, if you just continue to AFK near a fire, that radiation will go away. So it's actually not that bad of an idea. But if you don't want radiation at all, and you want some big bonuses, that is when you get this right here, a gas stove. Now, a gas stove can be bought from a lot of vendors, but it can also be crafted. Now, it does require a recipe, but all you need is a gas balloon, field cooking kits, metallic scrap, and fasteners. The gas balloon can typically be bought by NPCs, or you can sometimes find it at the farm down in Corden. Everything else is quite easy to get, but once you craft this, you will now be using liquid fuel. Now, obviously, the gas stove uses gas. The fuel is gasoline, jerry cans, or kerosene. Typically, you'll either buy or find kerosene right here. And so now if we go to use, you can see that we can now make this green version, which is called purified. All of these have bonuses. As you can see, purified chops gives you 6 kilograms of weight along with psychic resistance. Now, one of the best things you can make is right here. It's called the masculine meal. It requires 2 chimera meat. What makes this meal OP is the stamina recovery and the weight, mainly the weight, 12 kilograms from a food. It is so nice. Also 990 kilocalories, which is amazing. But even if you don't have chimera meat, that's okay. Even this dog meat has some good bonuses. As you can see, 2.5 kg of weight carried, some stamina recovery, and some satiety. So we're just going to go ahead and cook some of that. We'll actually cook 2. So there we go. Let's go ahead and eat it. Nice. And there we go. We're full, and we also have some stamina now. Now what you can do is you can either cook a bunch of meals and just keep it in your inventory, or what I typically do if I have a companion is I just kind of leave this and the fuel on him. That way he's there whenever I need it. All right, if this guide helped you, make sure to subscribe and like the video down below. In the next guide, we will be finally going up north. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.